ideal Solomon Bennett student is someone who is an all-rounder. I mean, practically, intellectually, morally, physically. First, the study of science was chew, pass, and forget.
As a school, we thought it's as very important to let our children have a practical experience with what they study. So as a school, we decided to introduce the science sets.
As a parent, I experience what's being taught to my child in school, in the house, and I see my children telling me this is what brings the force to the machine that is carrying the load and the rest, and I'm like, wow, if at grade 5 and 6 a child is able to have all this at the back of their mind and be hands-on, then the future is bright.
Science sets has been the game changer for Solomon Bennett Memorial as a school.
Our cherished and distinguished alumni and ever-supportive stakeholders of our great university, the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology, thank you very much for the privilege and the honor to come your way briefly with a few thoughts on the KNUST Day of Giving. This is a special day to honor, appreciate, and celebrate the hen that laid the golden eggs after 70 years of existence and global impact. On Friday, the 6th of October 2023, we shall all show our appreciation to KNUST by making financial donations to the university towards a noble cause in an innovative online fundraising initiative that is dubbed the KNUST Day of Giving. Our target is to raise 200 million Ghana cedis to build a 2,000
A very good afternoon to you all, and you are warmly welcome to the 5th edition of the Junior Science and Maths Quiz. This is the 4th in the Ashanti Regional Qualifiers, and it's the 3rd for the day. This quiz is organized by Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology in collaboration with the Ghana Education Service and DEX Technologies. We would like to appreciate the Vice Chancellor of KNUST in the person of Professor Mrs. Rita Akosua-Dixon for her continuous support. We would also want to acknowledge and appreciate the leadership of the Chair of the Junior Science and Maths Quiz in the person of Professor Kwesi Preku and all the board members. This opportunity is also being used to salute the heads of the various schools that are competing. And we would also like to applaud all the teachers, the dedicated teachers who have spent their time and their efforts in preparing the contestants for this contest. For you, the contestants, we say, Aiko, we are so grateful to you for your confidence in proudly representing your schools. Well done, even for the confidence that you have for stepping up for your schools. This quiz is possible before we have sponsors. We have sponsors, and so we are able to conduct this quiz. And the sponsors for the 2024 Junior Science and Maths Quiz are KNUST Learning Center. For all our media and video coverages, we are grateful. At KNUST Learning, we say just a click. Institute of Distance Learning, KNUST, we thank you for making our journeys round the nation easy and pleasurable. Your venues provided are well appreciated. We would also want to acknowledge IDL KNUST. We say lifelong learning an essential key for development. KNUST University Information Technology Service, we thank you for providing us with the needed bandwidth for the quiz. Your high-speed internet provided is deeply appreciated. We also want to appreciate DEX Technologies. At DEX Technologies, we say practical science is now practical. Thank you for making our technology challenge round a reality. And you always make it exciting and hands-on. We would also want to appreciate the Ghana Standards Authority. Thank you for your support in this year's competition. Your generous contribution is deeply appreciated. To Multi-Credit Savings and Loans Limited, a heartfelt thanks for the juicy prizes for this year's competition. Your generous contributions have been a cornerstone of our success. Ghana National Petroleum Corporation Foundation, GNPC, you are always impacting lives. SteadyX, thank you for coming on board. Pizza Man, Chicken Man, we look forward to wonderful meal packages. At Pizza Man, Chicken Man, we say great food lives here. Fonjo Images, you always keep our memories alive. Thank you very much. To our media partner, Kesbin TV, thank you for telecasting this program live and for amplifying our reach and impact. Thank you for partnering with us. At Kesbin TV, we say, Obia Bedidi. Everyone would have a share. So, ladies and gentlemen, please remember that the Junior Science and Maths Quiz is tailor-made for learners in the junior high schools to enable them exhibit their understanding of basic principles underlying life sciences and physical sciences. It is expected to promote teamwork and critical thinking right from early stages in their academic life. At this point, we would like to introduce the schools that are competing this afternoon and their contestants. So we have PENIEL Academy being present, and PENIEL Academy is represented by, come again?
Benson.
Good. And
Emmanuel Abuma.
Good. Clap for them. They have done very well for being bold to represent their school. ADUNKU JHS is represented by
Harry Ambonsasiku.
And
Wache President.
wonderful. Clap for them. Clap for them. They have done well also. And then we have St. Anne's Anglican School, represented by, come again? Say it again. So I did not hear. Okay, I could hear, but it's very faint. Okay, so, and who else is representing St. Anne's? Okay, I think your microphone will have to be worked on so I can hear you clearly. Would you want to try again? St. Anne's? Okay, so St. Anne's, let's hear your names once again. St. Anne's Anglican JHS is represented by
Mohammed Faisal.
Aha, now I can hear. And
Blessed Puma.
good, now I can hear. Clap for St. Anne's Anglican JHS representative. Wonderful. So I also have to mention my name. My name is Dr. Mrs. Linda Bacha Deborah, a senior lecturer at the Department of Clinical Microbiology, KNUST, and also a senior research fellow at Kumasi Center for Collaborative Research into Tropical Medicine. So this afternoon, I will be your quiz moderator. Good. So we will start our contest with just some general rules. You have buzzers, and so we would want to do a buzzer test. Okay, so we would first hear from PENIEL Academy. Press your buzzer, let's see if it's working. Wonderful, it's working. And then ADUNKU JHS, your buzzer. Good. And then St. Anne's Anglican, your buzzer. Good. So all the buzzers are working. So for your main questions, you wouldn't need to press the buzzer. Okay? If a school is answering its main question, the two other schools should please wait for them to exhaust all the two attempts or until their time is up before they press the buzzers. So in this contest, we are going to have 4 rounds. We will have the fundamentals round, which is round 1. And round 2 is going to be fastest brain, fastest finger round. Round 3 is going to be the science and technology challenge round. And then we'll have round 4, which will be decoding the clues. I would be available here to read the instructions at the beginning of each of the round before we start. So don't worry, I'll be here to remind you of that. Okay, so good luck to you all, and we would want to start the contest with round 1 if you are ready. So if you are ready, just give me a wave. Good, wonderful. So it means that you are all ready. We will start with round 1, which is the fundamentals. Okay. So this round consists of biology, chemistry, physics, mathematics, and ICT questions. If a school answers a question correctly, 3 points are awarded. If it is incorrectly answered, it becomes available as a bonus to the 2 other schools to compete for. The score for a bonus question is 1 point. Schools will have 15 seconds to answer questions that do not involve calculations and 40 seconds to answer questions that require calculations. So each school would have a maximum of 2 attempts for their main question and 1 attempt for a bonus question. Bonus questions are open to the 2 other schools to compete for by ringing a buzzer. Failing to press the buzzer before answering the bonus question nullifies your answer. Thus, no point is scored even if your answer is correct. So I would wish all schools the best, and may the good or the best school win. Question 1. Question 1. It goes to PENIEL Academy. Name the specific organelle responsible for lipid synthesis and detoxification process. Come again. Come again. I couldn't hear you.
Lysosomes.
No, that is not correct. It's up for a bonus.
Xylem.
That is not correct. Okay, so the correct answer is smooth endoplasmic reticulum. Adunku DA JHS, your question. A single piece of quelled DNA is called
Nucleus.
That is not correct. Another attempt.
Unicellular cell.
That is not correct. It's up for a bonus. Senior Academy.
Chromosome.
Chromosome is correct for a bonus point of 1. St. Anne's Anglican School, your question. Name 2 major organelles that are not found in the mammalian red blood cell. Time up. Pineal Academy.
The nucleus and the mitochondrion.
Nucleus and mitochondria is correct for a bonus of 1. Okay, before we proceed, let's check our buzzers again. Let's check our buzzers again. Yes, I can hear from Pineal Academy. I can hear from Adunku JHS. Okay, I can hear from St. Anne's Anglican too. So we will proceed. Okay. So the next set of questions is a preamble to all schools. So you should all listen carefully. Explain the following. Adunku JHS. How potassium ion attains a charge of +1? Time up. Pineal Academy, a bonus.
The potassium atom has a charge of +1 because it has the valence electron, the valence shell containing 1 electron, so it will lose, making it a positive charge.
I come again.
The potassium ion is containing a charge of +1 because it contains an electron on the valence shell with 1, so it will lose, making it +1.
Okay, I'll give it to you. So, yes. That is correct for a bonus of 1. St. Anne's Anglican School, your main question. How a fluoride ion attains a charge of -1?
So
Go ahead.
The fluorine has electron configuration of 2, 2, 7. 2, 7. So it will gain 1, making the electron configuration 2, 8.
I will not give it to you because it's your main question. Pineal Academy.
This is because the valence shell of the fluorine atom contains 7 electrons. So it will need 1 for it to become stable, making it -1.
Exactly. That is correct. Now, PENIEL Academy, your main question. How a calcium ion attains a charge of +2?
The calcium atom obtains a charge of +2 because it has the valence shell containing 2 electrons, so it will lose 2 so that the atom becomes stable, making it +2.
I didn't expect you to get it wrong. That is correct for 3 points. Now, question 3. It's also a preamble to all schools. State 3 examples of the following. St. Anne's Anglican School, search engine.
Google, Safari, Firefox.
No, that is not correct. PENIEL Academy.
We have Google, Bank, and we have Opera Mini.
That is correct. PENIEL Academy. PENIEL Academy. Technologies used in accessing the internet.
We have the hub, the router, and the repeater.
Come again.
The hub, the router, and the repeater.
No, that is not correct. Bonus, St. Anne's Anglican.
Internet Explorer, Microsoft Edge,
No, that is not correct. That is not correct. So for technologies, we're talking of the Wi-Fi, cellular network, fiber optics, cable internet, VLAN, satellites, Ethernet, the digital subscriber lines, which is not in any of the answers you gave. ADUNKU JHS, email service providers. Okay. PENIEL Academy.
We have the Yahoo, we have Yahoo, we have Gmail, and we have O.
Okay, so I'll give it to you for a bonus. Question 4. It's a preamble to all schools. State 2 uses of the following components. PENIEL Academy, transistors.
Transistor is used to amplify electrical current. It is also used to divide voltage.
It is also used to, come again?
Divide voltage.
Divide voltage. Okay, so I'll give it to you. ADUNKU DA JHS. Resistors.
It is used the flow of current.
Come again. Speak into the mic.
The flow of current.
Speak into the mic. ADUNKU.
It is used to flow a current to a computer.
No, that is not correct. PENIEL Academy.
It opposes the flow of current. And two, it can also increase the flow of current.
It can also
increase the flow of current.
No. So that is, you have 1 point correct, so I will have to give you half the mark. Okay. St. Anne's Anglican School. Capacitors.
It charges and discharges electrical current. It stores electrical current.
Come again.
It charges and discharges electrical current, and it also stores electrical current.
Okay. So I'll give it to you. Question 5. You are going to use your pens. It's calculation, so you have to make available your pens and your papers. Okay. So the bonus question that was given out with half will have to be annulled because we don't give half the mark for a bonus question. Sorry about that. So question 5. It's a preamble to all schools. Simplify the following. PENIEL Academy. A mother divides an inheritance among her 3 children in the ratio 2:3:4. If the child who received the least amount got 40,000, what was the total amount distributed? Okay, so time is up. I would give it to St. Anne's as a bonus.
180,000.
180,000 is correct for a bonus of 1. ADUNKU DA JHS. A father divides his estate among his 3 children in the ratio 3:4:5. If the child who received the smallest share got 30,000, what was the total estate? So your time is up. St. Anne's Anglican.
120,000.
120,000 is correct. St. Anne's Anglican School. Your question. A donation of money is divided among 3 charities in the ratio 6:9:10. If the charity receiving the smallest share got 24,000, what was the total donation?
$100,000 donation.
100,000 is correct for 3 points. Now question 6. It's a preamble. Here I'm going to give out statements, and you are to state whether those statements are true or false. These questions cannot be passed on as bonuses. St. Anne's Anglican School. Your question. Mature red blood cells contain a nucleus. True or false?
True.
True. That is not correct. It is false. PENIEL Academy. Your question. All arteries carry oxygenated blood away from the heart. True or false?
False.
False is correct. ADUNKU DA JHS. A white blood cell has a nucleus. True or false?
False. False.
That is not correct. It is true. PENIEL Academy. Your question. The periodic table is arranged in order of decreasing atomic mass from right to left. True or false?
False.
That is not correct. It is true. ADUNKU DA JHS. Your question. Noble gases found in the last column of the periodic table are highly reactive because they have a full set of valence electrons. True or false?
True.
That is not true. It is incorrect. It is false. St. Anne's Anglican School. Your question. Transition metals are found in groups 3 to 12 of the periodic table and are characterized by their ability to form multiple stable oxidation states. True or false?
False.
That is incorrect. The answer is true. Now, we have come to the end of round 1. The scores will be brought to you. welcome back. At the end of round 1, our scores are ready. We have PENIEL Academy with 15 points. ADUNKU JHS had 0 points. St. Anne's Anglican School had 8 points. Okay, so before we proceed to round 2, we have substitutions that have to be made. So from ADUNKU JHS, Harry is going to be replaced by Rexford. And from St. Anne's Anglican School, Faisal is going to be replaced by Emmanuel. Oh, no. So that is not yet. That is not yet. So for this round, we have Harry replacing Rexford, and that is enough for this round. Okay, so we will move on to round 2. Round 2 is the fastest brain, fastest finger round. Okay, so the round is going to test how fast your brains and your fingers are. One question will be read out, and contestants will compete to be the first to answer. Each question carries a score of 4 points. When a contestant is ready to respond, they should press the buzzer before they attempt to answer. Answering before pressing the buzzer will disqualify the school from the question. After the buzzer is pressed, the contestant must answer in 3 seconds. If a school gets the question wrong, the 2 remaining schools get to compete to answer. A wrong answer in this round attracts a penalty of 1 point. So I wish you all the best. We will start the round, and since we need our buzzers for this round, we want to test if the buzzers are working. So let's hear from PENIEL Academy if your buzzer is working. Good, is working. And then ADUNKU JHS. Good. St. Anne's Anglican. Good. The buzzers are all working. So we are going to start the round. Now the first question. A fully decomposed organic matter in soil is known as ADUNKU. Come again.
Decomposes.
Come again.
Decomposes.
That is not correct. That is not the answer I'm expecting. Time is up. Humus. Humus is the answer I'm expecting. Okay. Now the next question. Based on its pH, bleach is classified as St. Anne's Anglican.
Base.
A base is correct. The next question. What is the meaning of the acronym SIM in computing? SIM. St. Anne's?
Subscriber Identity Module.
That is correct. The next question. Given the set P with members M, N, O, P, find the number of subsets of P. PENIEL Academy.
16.
16 is correct. The next question. The property of materials that makes them easily drawn into thin wire is known as PENIEL Academy.
Ductility.
Ductility is correct. The next question. What is the primary source of energy used in photosynthesis? PENIEL Academy.
Sunlight.
Sunlight is correct. The next question. How many atoms are present in calcium chloride? ADUNKU, JHS.
2.
How many? Come again. I didn't hear you.
2.
2 is not correct. PENIEL Academy.
3.
3 is the answer. The next question. List the members of the set Q, the prime factors of 30. PENIEL Academy.
5 times 3 times 2. 5 times 3 times 2.
No, I will not give it to you. St. Anne's Anglican.
2, 3, 5.
Yes, so it has to be 2, 3, and 5. That is correct. So that is the end of round 2. And at the end of round 2, we have to note that we have sponsors that are sponsoring this quiz. And these are KNUST Learning Center, KNUST Institute of Distance Learning. We have KNUST University Information Technology Services, DEX Technologies. We have Ghana Standards Authority, Multi-Credit Savings and Loans Limited, Ghana National Petroleum Corporation Foundation, STDX, Pizza Man, Chicken Man, Fonjo Images, and Kesben TV. So we are grateful to all our sponsors for the support. We will therefore proceed to announce the scores for round 2. So at the end of round 2, we have PENIEL Academy with 15 points. ADUNKU JHS had -2 points. And St. Anne's Anglican School had 12 points. So putting them together, in total, PENIEL Academy had 30 points. ADUNKU JHS has -2 points. And St. Anne's Anglican School had 20 points. Okay, so now is the turn for Emmanuel to replace Faisal at St. Anne's Anglican. Okay. So we will proceed to round 3. This is the Science and Technology Challenge round. It's a preamble, so you should all be attentive. In this round, one question will be given to all schools. The question in this round will require contestants to perform a task that will be assessed. The score for this round is 10 points. Contestants will be given up to 10 minutes to complete the task. And this round is sponsored and powered by Dex Science Set. Okay, so contestants, you have to check items that you have been given. You have been provided with 3 dry cells, all labeled V. So check if you have them. Three dry cells labeled V, a component labeled K with 3 switches on it, a component labeled R with 3 resistors on it, and an RGB LED labeled L. So you are to note that on the components K, R, and L, there are numbers 1, 2, and 3 written on them. Are you set? Do you have all your items? Give me a wave if you are set. Okay, wonderful. So you are required to perform some tasks, okay? And the first task is that you should construct a simple circuit using the components provided as shown in the figure below. So you have a figure that is in front of you. And then you have to make sure the numbers on the components K, R, and L are matching. So you should have 1S connected to 1S, 2S connected to 2S, and 3S connected to 3S. So the second task is that you are to close the switches 1, 2, and 3, each at a time, and write down the colors observed. And you are to remember to turn off the switch that is not already on before turning on the next one. Okay. The third task is that you close all the switches and write the color observed. So after that, there are some related questions. We have 2 of them. You write the color that was observed when you closed switch 1 and 3. And then you explain the reason for the color observed in task 3. You have 10 minutes for this assignment, and your time starts now. 4 minutes remaining. You are left with 4 minutes. Okay, you are left with a minute. 1 minute. Time up. Stop work. Stop work. Your work is going to be collected for marking. So stop work, it's over.
technology. Neither Ghana nor Africa can afford to lag behind our nations. These were the words of Osajefo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah as he launched the atomic reactor in the 1960s, and these words are even more relevant today. It is in light of this that the schools in the Western region have decided to take up the mandate of living this dream of Dr. Kwame Nkrumah as a son of this land. Some special private schools and public schools alike have decided to set the pace by providing their students with 21st century learning experiences. And also providing a culture and a lifestyle of practical science activities. Journey with me as I take you through how DEC Science Set is ensuring that this dream of the Western region comes true.
We as a school have embraced science education or STEM education, using the science set to do practicals. We have not been long in the use of the science set, but just a term. We realize that using the science set for practicals brings a lot of excitement. The child feels involved and the child learns while doing the practicals. We are of the view that if our parents are able to collaborate with us, or any other school that they are using the science set, if you are able to collaborate and help the school get the science set everything, I think that practicals can be held easily. It doesn't pay to teach science in abstract. Science is like mathematics. We don't read it. We get involved. We involve the learner and we involve the teacher. And you can only be involved if you are using the science set to do practicals. I think that almost every private school and public school will ought to understand that to successfully study science is meaningless unless it is linked up to the use of science sets. And that's why I think that we must embrace this idea.
It has been in existence for the past 22 years.
Wow,
yes,
that's old.
And we began using the science sets about 2 years ago.
Wow.
And it has been great, seriously, because you know, teaching and learning of science without practical is a waste of time.
What are the best private schools in Ghana? Well, one thing is for sure. The best schools pay attention to practical science education. Over the years, DEX Technology Limited has been the official science equipment provider for Ghana's best international and local private schools. Our award-winning science set is designed to provide every material needed for science experiments while enabling a superior personalized learning experience for students. How is science taught at your school? Contact DEX Technology on 0246 310 704 to find out how we can help you to provide 21st century science education. Visit www.thescienceset.com today to see our list of Ghana's best private schools. DEX Technology Limited. Practical science is now practical.
The Institute of Distance Learning IDL KNUST Kumasi informs the general public that application e-vouchers for admission into the following postgraduate, undergraduate, top-up and diploma programs of the university through the distance learning mode for the 2024-2025 academic year are now on sale. Applicants are to carefully read the entry requirements before selecting the program of choice. We have programs under sciences, agriculture, education, business, built environment, humanities, and engineering. Applicants for all programs must hold either a diploma, a higher national diploma, or a good bachelor's degree from a recognized university. You can visit any of the IDL offices across Ghana. In Kumasi, they are located at the Castley Hayford Building, KNUST campus. In Accra, they are located at the old KNUST guest house near EcoBank headquarters at Abraka, or the KNUST Accra City Center, Kwabenya, or McCarthy and Adenta office. In Takrady, you can find them at Sekendi Takrady, Cancer Road. And in Tamale, they are at Kapohini near the SNIT Regional Headquarters. Kindly note that programs would only be mounted at centers with the requisite minimum number of qualified applicants. Facilitation is a blend of online and face-to-face sessions on weekends. For more information and in-depth knowledge about the programs, you can visit the KNUST IDL website at idl.knust.edu.gh or call them on 0247-274-661 or 0507-110-005.
The Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology is a beacon of academic excellence in Ghana. In an era where education transcends traditional boundaries, KNUST is at the forefront championing the cause of e-learning. This is the story of how we have embraced technology to foster excellence in education across diverse disciplines. The year 2020 brought unprecedented challenges with the COVID-19 pandemic. As campuses worldwide shut down, the need for a robust e-learning system became imperative. KNUST was no exception.
One day we were in class, and all of a sudden, everything went online. It was very overwhelming at first.
Adapting to the new normal, KNUST swiftly transitioned to online learning. Virtual classrooms, digital assignments, and online assessments became the new standard.
Our priority was to ensure that learning did not stop. So we took advantage of the situation to train our faculty, equip our students with the technological skills, and then bridge the gap to ensure that learning online comes in to support the gap that was created.
Recognizing the need for a dedicated facility to support e-learning, the Office of the Vice-Chancellor established the KNUST E-Learning Center. This center became the heartbeat of our digital education initiatives.
So the e-learning center was a strategic move by management to centralize our e-learning efforts. It became a hub for training, for innovation, and for equipping our learners and faculty with the skills required in the times.
The KNUST E-Learning Center is a hub of innovation and leadership within Ghana's esteemed Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology. Guided by our core values of excellence, innovation, and integrity, we leverage cutting-edge technologies and pedagogical strategies to foster teaching and learning and knowledge creation. The KNUST E-Learning Center offers a comprehensive suite of services tailored to meet the evolving needs of stakeholders. These include online teaching and learning, video conferencing, proctor services, webinar series, and podcast. To ensure seamless service delivery, the center operates through various departments. The instructional design team integrates technology into learning design. The systems support team maintains IT systems, and the service support team offers call center and help desk services, among others. The center also operates through specialized subunits, including the Design and Publicity Unit, Training and Research, Full Online Programs Unit, Proctor and Assessment Unit, and the Immersive Learning and Pedagogy Unit, leveraging VI technologies. The center firmly believes in the power of robust digital literacy skills. We organize diverse capacity building activities for faculty members and students, ensuring continuous improvement in digital literacy.
As the Training and Research Unit at the KNUST E-Learning Center, our training sessions are designed to equip participants with the skills they need to thrive in a digital learning environment.
With the help of e-learning, we are able to submit online assignments wherever we are, and we are also able to access course materials online. I thank KNUST for bringing this initiative to Obuasi campus. With this, we are able to have the same experience as those on main campus.
For me, the advent of e-learning is a blessing in disguise. At the initial stages when the talk of e-learning began, I was among those who were very skeptical because I don't like computers. But the structure that the university put in place and the kind of training that was provided has made life so easy. It is so easy now for me to schedule a class online. It's so easy for me to take the class. It's easy for me to connect my electronic board, and I'm able to work equations. I'm able to write for them to see as though we were in the classroom.
The Center offers a platform for regular live podcast e-counseling sessions covering a wide range of topics from mental health to overall well-being. These sessions are targeted at students in the broader university community. The full online programs office manages 3 fully online programs in collaboration with the Department of Teacher Education, KNUST. Additionally, the Center offers a comprehensive catalogue of online and blended short courses tailored for the university community and the general public.
We believe in bringing courses, short courses to be specific, to the doorsteps of learners and prospective applicants. And so far, in collaboration with the Center for Capacity Building and Innovations, the e-learning center has rolled up several fully online short courses. Some serving the health community, such as the responsible pet ownership, the occupational health and safety, some in the areas of language, like English language proficiency certificate short course, even some in sign language and Chinese as well. We have also rolled up short courses in monitoring and evaluation, public relations, and so many others are still in the pipeline, serving the wider community. We invite you all to take advantage of the short certificate courses and obtain the KNUST brand.
Since 2022, the KNUST e-learning center has celebrated e-learning awareness week annually, promoting e-learning within the university community. The center also organizes the e-learning international conference, a premier event in digital education, showcasing KNUST's dedication to shaping the future of digital education. Over the years, the center has established mutually beneficial partnerships with a variety of esteemed organizations, enhancing our capabilities and outreach in the field of education.
In this particular maiden edition of the Ghana e-learning conference, I think we've done excellently, and everybody who has participated in this conference would say that this has been an excellent participation. So I'm delighted that we had opportunities and we seized the opportunities, and then we gave an excellent account of ourselves.
The center is involved in several impact projects such as the MasterCard e-learning initiative, the Partnership for Enhanced and Blended Learning (PEBL), and the e-learning Happy Training Program. These initiatives aim to enhance the delivery of high-quality, inclusive online instruction and support students' virtual learning experiences. The center features a variety of specialized spaces to enhance e-learning and support educational initiatives. These include instructional design centers, computer labs, photo studios, podcast studios, VR studios, and recording studios, among others.
I love this smile to innovative learning, and that is what, as a university, and for that matter, the leading science and technology university in this country, we will keep smiling and pushing the frontiers and ensuring that we are never left behind. Rather, we will always be the pace setters. Thank you. Thank you.
The journey of e-learning at the KNUST is a testament to our commitment to excellence. Through innovation, resilience, and collaboration, we have transformed challenges into opportunities. As we continue to forge ahead, we remain dedicated to fostering an environment where every student can thrive. This is just the beginning of our journey towards a brighter, more inclusive future in education. KNUST e-learning center. Just a click. The Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology is a beacon of academic excellence in Ghana. In an era where education transcends traditional boundaries, KNUST is at the forefront championing the cause of e-learning. This is the story of how we have embraced technology to foster excellence in education across diverse disciplines. The year 2020 brought unprecedented challenges with the COVID-19 pandemic. As campuses worldwide shut down, the need for a robust e-learning system became imperative. KNUST was no exception.
One day we were in class, and all of a sudden, everything went online. It was very overwhelming at first.
Adapting to the new normal, KNUST swiftly transitioned to online learning. Virtual classrooms, digital assignments, and online assessments became the new standard.
Our priority was to ensure that learning did not stop. So we took advantage of the situation to train our faculty, equip our students with the technological skills, and then bridge the gap to ensure that learning online comes in to support the gap that was created.
Recognizing the need for a dedicated facility to support e-learning, the Office of the Vice-Chancellor established the KNUST E-Learning Center. This center became the heartbeat of our digital education initiatives.
So the e-learning center was a strategic move by management to centralize our e-learning efforts. It became a hub for training, for innovation, and for equipping our learners and faculty with the skills required in the times.
The KNUST E-Learning Center is a hub of innovation and leadership within Ghana's esteemed Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology. Guided by our core values of excellence, innovation, and integrity, we leverage cutting-edge technologies and pedagogical strategies to foster tuition and learning and knowledge creation. The KNUST E-Learning Center offers a comprehensive suite of services tailored to meet the evolving needs of stakeholders. These include online teaching and learning, video conferencing, proctor services, webinar series, and podcast. To ensure seamless service delivery, the center operates through
Welcome back. We have undertaken our third round successfully, and so the results are here that I'm going to announce to you. But before I do that, we have sponsors, and I'll be happy to announce the sponsors so that we acknowledge them and say thank you to them. We have first KNUST E-Learning Center. At KNUST E-Learning Center, we say just a click. And KNUST Institute of Distance Learning, we say lifelong learning, an essential key for development. We also have KNUST University Information Technology Service, and we say thank you to you. We have DEX Technologies, Practical Science is now practical. We say thank you. We would also want to appreciate the Ghana Standards Authority. We are very grateful to you for your generous contribution. Multi-Credit Savings and Loans Limited, we really appreciate you and we thank you for the juicy prizes for this year's competition. Ghana National Petroleum Corporation Foundation, we also thank you for you are always impacting lives. CDX, thanks for coming on board. Pizza Man, Chicken Man, we look forward to the wonderful meal packages and we say, Pizza Man, the saying is great food lives here. Fonjo Images, you always keep our memories alive and we are grateful. For Kesbin TV, we thank you very much for telecasting the program live and for amplifying our reach. At Kesbin TV, we say, Ubia Bedidi. Everyone would have a share. Thank you very much to all sponsors. We are so grateful to you. And now the results of our Science and Technology Challenge round. So we know that within this round, we were given some tasks to do. First, we were to construct a simple circuit using the components that had been provided to us. And if you are able to construct this circuit correctly, you earn 2 points. You earn 2 points. You were also expected to close the switches. You had the switches, you are supposed to close them, switches 1, 2, and 3. If you close them correctly, you are to observe the colors and write them down. If you write them correctly, you get 1 for each switch that you close and write a correct observation. Here, what we expect from you is that if you close switch 1, you are supposed to see red light. If you close switch 2, you are supposed to see green light. If you close switch 3, you are supposed to see blue light. So if you are able to make all these observations correctly, you get a point each, making it 3. Now, the next question was for you to close all the switches and write the color that you observe. If you do your experiment correctly, when you close all the switches, you are supposed to see white light. So if you see the white light, you get 1 point. Okay. Now, there are some related questions. We had 2 related questions. And one was that you are to state the color observed when you switch, you close switch 1 and 3. So when you close switch 1 and 3, you are to observe a violet or a purple color. If you observe that, you are going to get 1 point. And then the second related question was for you to explain the reason for the color observed in task 3. So give the reason for the color that you observe when you close all the switches. And at that point, you are supposed to tell us that when you close all the switches, you are supposed to see a white light. And the reason is that white light consists of the combination of all colors. And because we know that secondary colors are made up of 1 or more primary colors, when you turn all of them together, what you should see is white. So if you are able to make that explanation, you would get 3 points. So that is the scheme for the Tech, Science and Technology Challenge. Now let's go to the schools and see how they performed. So for PENIEL College, the circuit was properly constructed. So you had 2 out of 2 points for the construction of the circuit. For task 2, where you needed to close the switches and observe the colors, you also got them all correct. And so you have 3 out of 3 points. And then for task 3, where you had to close all the switches, you also had a maximum of 1 point. You also were able to do the related questions, and you answered correctly when you closed switches 1 and 3, and you also gave a good explanation for how come you were able to make the observation in task 3. So for PENIEL College, you scored the maximum points of 10 for the round. So you had 10 out of 10. ADUNKU JHS, for tax 1, the tax was not properly performed, but for the efforts that you put in performing all these tasks, you have 1 point. For tax 2, there was no answer provided from your end, and so you did not get any points for that. And for tax 3, there was also no answer. You wrote that there will be no color, and that is not correct. For the related question, you wrote there will be no color, and you did not provide any explanation for tax 3. And so for ADUNKU DA JHS, you had a maximum point of 1 out of 10 points. St. Anne's Anglican, you were also not able to construct the circuits correctly, and so just like ADUNKU DA JHS, you were given 1 point for your efforts. And then for tax 2, you wrote that when you closed switch 2, you saw yellow light instead of green. And that was not correct, but the other lights were correct, and so you had 2 points from that tax. For tax 3, you wrote red lights instead of white because you had all the switches closed. You were supposed to have white lights, but you wrote that it was red, which is incorrect, and so you did not get a mark from there. And then from the related question where you had to close switch 1 and 3, you were expected to have seen purple or violet lights, but you wrote yellow instead. And so that was also not correct. And why we had to see a white light when we closed all the switches, that you could also not explain correctly. And so for St. Anne's Anglican JHS, you had a maximum of 3 points out of 10. So, putting the marks together, PENIEL Academy had 40 points. ADUNKU DA JHS had -1 point. St. Anne's Anglican School had 23 points. So we will move on to round 4. Round 4 is the riddles round. And so here I will give a preamble that goes to all the schools. So you have to be attentive. Here, the question will be read out in the series of clues. So if the question is answered on the first clue, 6 points are awarded. If answered correctly on the second clue, 5 points are awarded. On the third clue, 4 points are awarded. On the fourth or any other indication, 3 points are awarded. You have only 1 attempt. Contestants are to press the buzzer before attempting to answer the question. Failure to press the buzzer before answering disqualifies you from that question and nullifies your answer, even if it is correct. So because you need your buzzers at this stage, we would want to check if the buzzers are working. PENIEL Academy, let's hear if your buzzer is working. Good, it's working. ADUNKU JHS, your buzzer? Good, it's working. St. Anne's Anglican, your buzzer? Good, it is working. So we will start. Riddle 1. I am an odd number. In fact, I am the perfect square for an odd number. I am peculiar because when I am multiplied by any other single-digit number, I am equal to the sum of the digits of the product. St. Anne's?
1.
That is not correct. I am the only single-digit odd composite number. I am one less than the number of the sides of Chicago. ADUNKU JHS?
9.
9 is correct on clue 4. 9 is correct. Riddle 2. I can be measured. I have no length, width, or height. On earth, I can either be positive or negative. In science, my standard unit is represented by the 11th letter of PENIEL Academy.
Temperature.
Temperature is correct on clue 4. Riddle 3. I am a phenomenon. I am naturally not harmful, but many people wear protective wear to shield themselves from me during St. Anne's.
Light.
Light is correct on clue 2. On clue 2. Now we have the fourth and the final riddle. I am a digital space that sits somewhere on your computer. When it comes to accessing my contents,
Storage device.
Come again?
Storage device.
That is not what I expect. When it comes to accessing my contents, permission and rules apply. Many of my siblings are designated for specific functions like system tasks, but I am more versatile. When you find your way to me by following a path with several slashes, you can find your way to me by following a path with several slashes. I am a container that aids in organizing files on most computers. Who am I? PENIEL Academy.
The hard disk.
That is not correct.
A folder.
No, you were out. Oh, okay. ADUNKU answered first, so that is correct for St. Anne's. Okay. That was on clue 5. Okay. So we have come to the end of round 4, and we have come to the end of the contest. Okay, so the contest has ended and I am bringing you the scores. I just want you to know that the sponsors contributed immensely to bringing this contest to us, and they include KNUST E-Learning Center, KNUST Institute of Distance Learning, KNUST UITS, Dex Technologies, Ghana Standards Authority, Multi-Credit Savings and Loans, Ghana National Petroleum Corporation Foundation, CDX, Pizza Man Chicken Man, Fonjo Images, and Kesben TV. So at the end of the contest, I have the scores, and in no particular order, PENIEL Academy had 43 points. ADUNKU JHS had 3 points. St. Anne's Anglican School had 31 points. So at the end of the contest, PENIEL Academy emerges the winner, and so they qualify for the next stage of the competition. ADUNKU JHS and St. Anne's Anglican, thank you very much for coming. Well done for participation, and we are so grateful for your contesting. Thank you, everybody, and have a good afternoon.
You can visit any of the IDL offices across Ghana. In Kumasi, they are located at the Castley Hayford Building, KNUST campus. In Accra, they are located at the old KNUST guest house near EcoBank headquarters at Abraka, or the KNUST Accra City Center, Kwabenya, or McCarthy and Adenta office. In Takrade, you can find them at 2nd D Takrade, Cancer Road. And in Tamale, they are at Kapohini near the SNIT regional headquarters. Kindly note that programs would only be mounted at centers with the requisite minimum number of qualified applicants. Facilitation is a blend of online and face-to-face sessions on weekends. For more information and in-depth knowledge about the programs, you can visit the KNUST IDL website at idl.knust.edu.gh or call them on 0247 274 661 or 0507 110 005. The Institute of Distance Learning IDL KNUST Kumasi informs the general public that application e-vouchers for admission into the following postgraduate, undergraduate, top-up and diploma programs of the university through the distance learning mode for the 2024-2025 academic year are now on sale. Applicants are to carefully read the entry requirements before selecting the program of choice. We have programs under sciences, agriculture, education, business, built environment, humanities, and engineering. Applicants for all programs must hold either a diploma, a higher national diploma, or a good bachelor's degree from a recognized university. You can visit any of the IDL offices across Ghana. In Kumasi, they are located at the Castley Hayford Building, KNUST campus. In Accra, they are located at the old KNUST guest house near EcoBank headquarters at Abraka, or the KNUST Accra City Center, Kwabenya, or McCarthy and Adenta office. In Takrade, you can find them at 2nd D Takrade, Cancer Road. And in Tamale, they are at Kapohini near the SNIT regional headquarters. Kindly note that programs would only be mounted at centers with the requisite minimum number of qualified applicants. Facilitation is a blend of online and face-to-face sessions on weekends. For more information and in-depth knowledge about the programs, you can visit the KNUST IDL website at idl.knust.edu.gh or call them on 0247 274 661 or 0507 110 005.